संसार तापो अखिल बापनत्र संतता ये देखो एक शक्ति सर्वदा हर एक स्थान पर जा सकता है.
These energies of the Absolute can reach and everywhere, are omnipresent. They remain at all the places.
शक्ति क्षेत्रज्ञ संगीता सर्वभूतेषु भूपालो तारो तन्मेन वर्तते. हे भूपाल हे राजा.
O king,
उनका जो क्षेत्रज्ञ शक्ति समस्त भूतों में
the living entity potency of Supreme Lord is present in the comparable form. All the living entities have the potency of the Supreme Lord, but the potency present in elephant may be different than that of the potency present in the ant. But therefore the energies of the Lord are present in all the living entities, but in lesser or more
गीता में इस विषय में बताया अपरयम इतस्तन्ना
parameters. It is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita that besides this I have another energy, that is I have a Parashakti. You must inquire. That potency is the living entity potency through which the whole universe is based on that. Just by the Lord's Apara Shakti, there is this 5 Panch Bhautik Deh. कैसे बोलेंगे इसको? The material body made of 5 material elements. So this Parashakti is the reason by which the whole universe is held together. If that potency does not remain, the living entities will not remain. Why are the prisoners punished in the prison? Similarly, Lord's Maya punishes the prisoner. There are 2 types of Mayas. One which purifies the person through punishments in prisons. That is why even prisons are called places where people mend their ways. So the Maya is present just to rectify the living entity and take him back towards Krishna.
ये बोलेगा उसको अच्छा करे, वही आवले है ये परास
So,
समस्त जीव को समस्त जगत को धारण करके रखा है.
so this Parashakti is holding the whole universe together. This is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. What is the reason of all the miseries of material entanglements? Forgetting Krishna. So you must turn about towards Krishna so that you do not forget him and remember him forever. So, if you remain in illusion all the time, sometimes you're taken to higher planetary systems like heaven, and sometimes they attain a situation like a hellish life. Just like there are different types of hells. There's a hell where there's a pond of pus. The living entity is drowned in that pus pond and he suffers. Earlier there was a punishment that the criminal would be taken to a pond and his head would be submerged in the water, and his head would be submerged in water for some time, and then his head would sometimes taken out. Actually, the living entity is suffering in this world. They get a little relief in higher planetary systems like heaven. They get a little pleasure. But is this happiness forever? But we are foolish. We think that heaven is wonderful. Just as
पहले ऐसा था इतना तेल निकालने पड़ेगा और घुमाओ पानी को, ऐसा शास्त्री था.
Here too many punishments were ordered, just like a bull would pull oil well. So different punishments for different criminals. Sometime people may think that the prison is a wonderful place. You get nice food in time and get good bed. They might feel they are very happy there, but actually they are in prison. Then why are they punished in prisons?
उसको भी जेल होता है, तकलीफ होता है, बड़ा बड़ा आदमी को भी क्या छोड़ता किसी को 3 दिन आदमी को जेल में रखा नहीं.
Even Indira Gandhi was put in prisons.
जबरदस्त जेल में ले लिया, छोड़ता नहीं, बड़ा मुश्किल.
Even big personalities, politicians are put behind bars sometimes. We think that heavens are wonderful place. Even garlands would not dry up there. They have big lifespans. Our 1 year here is equivalent to 1 day there. They have nice food. They think that it is wonderful. But actually there is lot of suffering there as well. In 11th canto of Bhagavad, it is mentioned that this place is also like heaven. even heavens have the same kind of problems. Even Indra was thrown out of heaven. Who threw him out? Bali Maharaj threw him out of the heaven. The mother of Indra was very disturbed. They thought that Indra had become a beggar and was thrown out of his kingdom. Then the husband was called Kaustubh. Then a vrat had to be performed, and then Lord appeared as her son. And Lord appeared as Mamun, and Upendra is also called Upendra. Why? Because he was the younger brother of Indra. He appeared as Vaman. The demigods derive benefits out of Supreme Lord just for their own comforts. They pray, they offer different prayers just for their own material benefits. Even Guru Seva, many people do Guru Seva to derive many benefits. But is this the proper Guru Seva? It is mentioned that to acquire the supreme knowledge, you must approach the spiritual master. You must go there in totality, with all total moods, and take seva, and you must serve him in the mood of service. Why? Because he is expert in Shruti Shastras, the Vedic Shastras. How will you recognize that the person is expert in spiritual knowledge? By seeing that he is Brahmanishta, he has unflinching faith in Brahma, in the Brahma, the Absolute. Those who go and approach such a spiritual master, they immediately achieve results. There was a hunter who used to kill rabbits, deers, boars. He used to kill them half, and they used to suffer. And the hunter was ready to kill the fourth animal. Narad Goswami was passing through that path, and he was going to take bath in Triveni and he saw that animals were actually in distress, great distress. He saw that there was a hunter standing on top of the tree with a bow and an arrow. The hunter got angry over Narad Goswami and wanted to abuse him, but the moment he saw him, he could not abuse him. He just spoke like this, that you actually disturbed my victims. I had seen these arrows. I had stopped because I saw these animals suffering and these arrows here. Hunter said, I am an expert hunter. The moment I hurt an animal, immediately the animal falls on ground. Narad Goswami asked him, I beg one thing from you. Hunter said, I have all the belongings. Do you want the deer skin or the tiger skin? Narad Goswami said, I do not want this. I am not such a sannyasi. I want that you should quit killing the animals. The hunter asked, if I quit hunting, then how shall I live? How shall I bear my family? Narada Goswami said, whatever you desire, I will arrange for you. But you kindly break this bow and arrow. The hunter immediately, at that moment only, broke his bow and arrow. This is called evabhigachet. Evabhigachet means in the mood of service immediately.
One person he is thinking that I want to give a garland to Krishna, but he is thinking that what kind of flower I should use. If Krishna will not come, and then what I will do with the flowers. So he used such a flower for making garland for Krishna, that if Krishna will come, I will offer him. If he will not come, then what I will do? These flowers can be made as a pakodas also. So I will use it in pakodas. So if that kind of tendency is there, that okay, I am going to Guru and want to offer something to him. If he will not accept or I don't find Guru, then I will use it for my own bhoga. So that is not abhigachet.
The medicine for getting cure of the disease of material problems. The fear arises from Dvitiya Abhinivesh, that is, if one does not give his attention towards Krishna and gives all attention towards worldly affairs, that is called Dvitiya Abhinivesh. Banasur worshipped Shiva. Shiva was worshipped by Sudakshin also. Did they get any auspiciousness? Banasur went to fight with Krishna, and all his arms, 1000 arms were cut. But by the grace of Shiva, only 2 arms were kept. But when Lord Shiva went to fight, but could Shiv fight? There was a Kashi ka kya tha? There was a king of Kashi called Sudakshin. He wanted to burn what? Kashi. When Lord Shiva went to fight Sudakshin, then Shiva prayed to Krishna that you had given me the designation to annihilate. I am the holder of mode of ignorance. You kindly thus Shiva was sent to Bhubaneswar. Shiva accepts bhog after Anant Vasudev are given bhog. That means Shiva accepts prasad of Ananta Vasudev. It is prevalent. It is mentioned that if you eat the prasad of Shiva, you will become a dog.